Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to spare you from seeing my mug. You're just going to see my hands. Again, it's a hot day today here in Texas, so you might hear my fan in the background. I just need to have that on because it is getting hot already. So today's video is going to be on disassembling the Sig X Macro Striker Assembly. This will be the same with most striker assemblies. The only couple differences between, as example, this one and my Hellcat Pro, but it comes apart basically the same. I've already removed my striker assembly. I did do a video how to remove it from my Sig, so you can look at that if you need to see how. The striker assembly has four basic pieces, right? You've got your striker. This is your striker spring retaining cup, your striker spring, and the striker housing. In order to take this apart, what you need to do is you need to pull the spring down and away from the cup so it's off, so you can remove the cup. This is a one piece. It's got a little opening in it right here. Some are two pieces like my Hellcat Pro, but it comes apart the same way no matter which one you have. Usually I would just, like I said, pull it down. You could do that if you want. You could pull it down away, hold the spring down, and then work the cup off. If it comes in two pieces like my Hellcat Pro, usually I pull the spring down, they just pop off. But to make it as easy as possible, so I don't have to have both hands, working at the same time, trying to hold it and take things apart, I recently started using this little tool here. This is a striker spring tool for the Sig P320 and 365 series. I got this from the Sig guy. You can go online and see the stuff he has for Sigs. This was, I believe, $14.99, and it's really a simple little piece, but it works great. You'll have this top piece here, and this is where your spring will go, and it's got like the little teeth here so that it locks in place, and it's much easier than me trying to hold it down. So if you do take the striker assembly out on a regular basis and take it apart, this is a great investment. And I have used this on my Hellcat Pro. It does work. So to take it apart, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the top piece or this loose piece, and I want to put it on the striker assembly where the spring is. I go right below the cup and just push it in just like that. And then you push this in from the opposite side where you see this piece sticking out from your striker. On this little block right in here, there's a little ledge, and that is where your striker will actually sit, like that. So you can see it's sitting there. And then to remove it, all you have to do is compress it down. It'll lock in place so you can get the spring off the cup. And I just press it down. It's locked down, and you can see the cup is loose and spinning. To take this cup off, because it is a one piece, again, it's got that little gap in here, little opening. I'm just going to pull it apart and pop it off the striker. Okay, so there's my little cap. Now to release this, you want to push it towards the inside of the block. And I always hold on to everything, just especially things with springs. Push it in, you can just pull it up and out. Yep, and there it is. It just popped out. The striker assembly popped right out on its own, but it would fit like this. If you're holding it and it doesn't pop out, all you have to do is pull it out. But as you can see, it popped out on its own. And then you have the spring, you can just twist it and it'll come off the housing. And that's it, I'm done. The spring can go either direction, it doesn't matter. And now you can clean it up like you normally do. Very simple, but a great little tool. Really helps, makes it a lot easier for me. So now when you're done cleaning, again, I used Remington dry lube on the spring because it is supposed to be clean and dry. You're ready to reassemble. Okay, so I'll usually just put my spring on first. Again, you don't have to. I'll just put it on first to get it done. And it again fits right over the little sleeve. Take my striker, put it through so it's sticking up. Then what I do is I take my striker assembly, I put it back into the block so it's not moving. And now what I need to do is I need to compress the spring back enough to get the cup back on. So what I'll do, I'll stand it up because it's easier. I'll push the spring down to get the compression started, and then just stick the other piece in, line it up, and then you're back to kind of where you started. You can just push it back, and you can see the spring is now compressed, and this area right here is where the cup's going to go. Take the cup, it's going to sit with the smaller or sleeve side down, and it's got the little opening, so I'll just push it along the striker itself and pop it in place. You can see it's back in place. Now I just want to release the spring tension and let the spring come back up where it's supposed to be. So again, you just press it inward, and you can take it off and then just release it, and you're done. And that's it. Striker's back in place. Everything's connected just like I started. That's it. Very simple. Again, if you're going to take it apart on a regular basis, it's a great tool. It's well worth the money, and it does work. I've done it on my Hellcat Pro. Most striker assemblies are generally the same in size. I mean, the spring may be a little different. There are going to be some differences, but this tool works great, and it's well worth it. Hope this video helped. If you have any questions, you can reach out to us. Until next time, I will see you at the range.